Okay, guys, today we have a real treat in store for you. This is on the Archie Luxury channel, and this is the Tudor Pepsi. Tudor Pepsi. Now this piece here is a Tudor Pepsi. This was bought brand new by Dave.
Yes.
You had the call from an AD. Sometimes it pays to have a relationship with the AD. Mind you, it's not the AD we thought who would get it in first. It's the other AD.
Yes. And I ran to the store and...
You ran to the store and you immediately bought it.
Yes.
This is a Tudor Pepsi GMT. And you've only had it for a couple of days now. Still has stickers on the side.
I still kept the sticker on the side.
Sticker on back. Leather, beautiful. This is the leather. I mean, look, at the moment, you didn't have a choice. They didn't say, do you want a bracelet one, sir?
Bracelet.
You just took what you could get.
Yes, I'm down for the bracelet one, so I'll get the bracelet one.
So, Dave, tell me this. This is the Tudor Pepsi GMT. The hottest watch at Baselworld besides, say, the Rolex, which I actually think the Tudor one is far more hotter because it's so more affordable for the average punter. The average punter there.
Supply's coming through. So.
Supply, hopefully it will come through. A few interesting things just seeing it. Now that I've seen it in the flesh, I must say that blue is not the same as the Pepsi
Correct.
Rolex.
Correct.
This is almost, you could almost, okay, this lighting here does show it as blue, but in normal lighting you'd almost say it's a Coke.
Yes, I was about to say.
You could almost say it's a Coke. But it is a dark metallic-y sort of blue. I actually had and my Alfa Romeo was midnight blue, and it was almost a black. This is almost, it's almost the same sort of intensity color there. Lovely color, I must say. I do like it. Interesting thing I must say here is that they have not put the color band in the crown there.
No.
On the Black Bay dive watch.
They have it.
How do you feel about that? Is that missing? Do you think that?
No, they just said it sort of differentiates it from the rest of the range.
Yeah. Okay, if that's what they say.
The rubber strap has been upgraded, so they said that's the inside of it is
okay.
much nicer leather.
Okay, so the strap itself, it's like a tan.
Mm-hmm. And a suede leather inside.
Yeah, very very nice. You've got a guard that pops up.
Very easy.
And then to take it off, what do you got buttons? Oh, it's got little buttons to push. No, what's it got? To take it off. Was there buttons?
No, so you just do it like that. Like that.
Okay. Very nice. Oops, I've taken that off there. No worries. We can put that back on there for you, Dave. Very nice deployant buckle. We've got the back of the watch. You're saying it's got suede lining on the strap. Very, very classy. And it does say, if I can get the thing into focus, Tudor with the shield logo there. Very nicely imprinted into the suede. Tell me, Dave. Tell me. What did you think? Because you've got a few vintage Pepsis. You've got a white gold Pepsi. You've got a few Pepsis. Tell me, what do you think of the Tudor Pepsi? Tell me what you think.
It's great value for the price you pay. I didn't get a discount, but
no discounts.
I didn't ask for a discount.
Yeah.
Which I don't think you do when the AD calls you.
Not on this model. I love the snowflake hands.
It's very nice.
I mean, they don't even do that in the Rolex. This is a Tudor thing. The snowflake hands.
The size is it's in between the 40 and the 42, so it's a good size. It's a good size.
What do you think? Is it got potential? Does it have bite? What do you think? You love the Tudor Black Bay. Do you think this is a better first. If someone wants a first watch, could this be it?
It could be, definitely. I think it's better than the Omega.
An Omega, like a Seamaster or a
Yes,
Speedmaster.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a very hot watch. I mean,
it's an in-house movement as well. It's in-house.
Well, it's a Rolex, isn't
Yes.
it? It's a Rolex GMT. I mean,
and you're not paying the ridiculous prices. Well, you can't get the Rolex GMT unless you spent hundreds of thousands of AD.
Yep. Just gonna have a quick look here. It's got Swiss made down the bottom. It doesn't have the serial number in the inner chapter ring.
No, it's on the back.
It's on just like the older Rolexes. Fair enough. That's a bit of a gimmick, anyhow. It is beautiful. I must say I do like the quality stitched leather. The strap there. It's a quality piece. Tell me, Dave. The only thing you'd make you get rid of this is if you could get a
bracelet.
Pepsi, Tudor Pepsi on a bracelet.
Correct.
Okie dokie. What do you think of the pricing of it? Is it fair?
For the value, definitely.
What did you pay Australia?
For $4,290. And if you get the bracelet, I think it's another $400 AUD.
I see, but it's just a beggars can't be choosers. You take what you get when you get that call.
Well, the supply is just not there at the current moment.
No.
And I don't think it'll ever be where it's going to be just all over in every Tudor store.
Tell me this: the snowflake hands, yes or no for you?
I like the snowflake hands, without doubt.
Okay. The blue for the insert, yes or no?
Yes, I like the blue.
Oh, you like that blacky blue?
Yes.
You like that?
It's different from my other one.
Okay.
Differentiates it. So
the
I don't
size?
want it to be exactly.
Because this is
a good size.
41. It's slightly bigger than a vintage Pepsi's you've got.
Yes. So it's a good size. It's in between a GMT and like the sea dwellers and so forth.
Okay.
I like it.
And yes, as you're saying, the only thing that would make you get rid of it is if you got a bracelet version. Your AD, did he have any in stock?
Not the bracelet, but he assured me that when the bracelet comes in, he'll give me a call.
Okay. They're selling. Have you seen any in display in Sydney? The Tudor Pepsis?
No.
There's none in the window, none being displayed. They're highly sought after. What's the secondary market? Are they going for a premium in Australia?
There's one listed on the forums on a bracelet for about 5.8.
Yeah.
So that's about $1,200 more than the retail. That hasn't sold, and I wouldn't buy it at that price. But I think it'll always command a premium. It's just a matter of how much, depending on the supply. But I'm happy to buy it at retail. I was happy to buy it at retail.
Happy to buy it at retail.
Yes.
Okay, that's happy to buy it at retail. Whew, that's a.
And the retail's it's under 4 or 5 Aussie.
So it's still a bit more expensive than an equivalent Tudor Black Bay, isn't it?
No. The Tudor Black Bay.
Because it's 44.
Yeah, so
44.10 for a Tudor Black Bay.
It's a couple $100
However, when you consider that it has a date function, the Tudor Black Bay doesn't have a date.
And it's a GMT.
And it's a GMT. You'd say, well, that's it's not terribly much more.
Yeah, and it's
for
Pepsi.
Yes.
The hottest bezel on the planet.
Okay. Have you had anyone noticed you and said, "Hey, you got a Tudor Pepsi"?
Yes. I've had a few people have commented.
This is at work or in the street?
No, not at work. When I've gone into a few watch shops.
What have they said? You got a Tudor Pepsi?
Yes, they said, "Can I have a look? I haven't seen them yet.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
But in the street, no one would know.
No one would know.
Not in Australia, we're not sophisticated enough.
No. Okay. Well, very, very interesting indeed. Thank you so much for showing it. And guys, I must say the biggest thing is when I saw this for the first time, the biggest shock was the blue. It's a very, very dark. It's almost like a Coke. This is almost.
Like
Sorry?
Do you like it?
Look, I think it's outstanding value when you consider. I like it for a number of factors. Number one is I've always been a huge fan of the Black Bays. I love the Black Bays. I got my Black Bay Burgundy, which is a keeper. I like it because it's the first time Rolex is doing some. It's first GMT outside the Rolex range. It's
Would
Tudor.
you buy it retail?
Yes, I would. Yes.
You've never bought
in an instant. I would buy this watch in an instant, and I don't give a fuck whether it's on a bracelet or it's on a leather strap.
You'll take it.
I'll take it. I don't care. In fact, I'd almost say that I'd actually like to get it on the leather strap because I've already got my Tudor
On the bracelet.
Black Bay on the bracelet, so I'd like a bit of variation. You know what I mean?
Yes, 100%.
I love the snowflake hands. I love the fact that the 40. I actually think the 41mm size
It's perfect.
Yeah, I gotta say, some of the GMT Rolex. I mean, after you've worn a PAM for a while, or a big IWC, or these big watches, you put a Rolex on. Like I was, you let me wear your 4000, your ceramic 4000. I thought, fuck, this is small.
Mm.
I mean that's a 40. A couple of years ago, you'd say, fuck, this is huge. So I gotta say, I think this is the new size. I think it's a real good size, and I know I definitely I'd buy it in an instant at retail. I'd actually like it on the leather. I've got no problems with that. I like to have variation.
I had a look at the AD. They had a 58 there, the new 58. It's too small.
Well, I think it's made for the Asian market.
Yes, it's
the
too,
Asian market.
It looked nice, but it's too small. It's 38. Looks like.
But I got to tell you, I remember in the late late 90s when Tudor had the Hydronauts. They had some fucking ugly things.
Yeah,
they lost their way. Now
they've come back with a vengeance.
This is fucking. I love it. I could even break the one watch per brand rule to get a Pepsi.
An industrial accident?
Well, I don't know about an industrial accident, but I'm lusting for one. So there you go, fuckers.